Hi, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. This is going to be your March the 3rd until the 10th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if you guys are new to the channel, I'm so glad to have you, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Those of you guys who haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. So for the month of March, I'm doing a special for a question. So if you purchase a one question written email, it is going to be on special for $11.11. If you're looking for a personal reading to get more clarity on your situation, then the link for that will be in the description box below, as well as the link for the extended version to this. This is going to be your love reading, this is going to be your general reading, whereas in the extended, we're going to go and look at only love. It'll be regarding you and the person that is on your mind the most. We'll pull your romance angels, we'll clarify those, and then we are going to do your love reading with some lovers oracles at the end of that. For those of you who aren't following me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link is down below for Instagram and Facebook. Everything I post on Instagram automatically goes to Facebook for those of you who do not have Instagram. So for Fridays, we do our weekend energies on Instagram, and on Saturday, we do the free extended giveaway. So if you want more content, feel free to follow me there. I think that is all of the messages that I have for you guys. Yeah, so we're just gonna jump in with your reading. I'm actually so excited to see what we can get for you guys. All right, I'm going to be doing 4 bonus readings. So whatever videos get the most views and watch time from now on, they get 4. It'll be every weekend, every Saturday will be from the top to the 4th throughout the previous month. So there'll be 4 signs that will win an extra reading, a bonus reading at the end of the month from now on. All right, you guys. Messages for Scorpio. Show me what Scorpio needs to see from the 3rd until the 10th. I also forgot to add, those of you following me on Instagram, Facebook, or subscribed here, then you're automatically entered in the giveaway to win a free reading at the end of the month, which is something that I do every single month. Wow, starting off with the Tower, which is your card. I definitely feel like there is huge transitions going on, you know, in a lot of Scorpio's lives right now. I feel like, you know, there's this energy of feeling lost. There's this energy of feeling like you're not sure where your life is going right now. You're not sure, you know, things that once made you happy and still make you happy, you just don't really feel like they're, you know, for you anymore. I feel like there's a huge transition going on. Some of you guys are rediscovering yourselves, and it could even be after, you know, thinking that you had found who you were, you're realizing that, you know, that's actually not who you are, and you're kind of rediscovering yourself. There's definitely this energy of breaking down foundations. I'm definitely getting from this energy where some of you guys are feeling very lonely right now. It could have been where you've recently done that work, cut out those people that no longer served you, and now you're feeling very lonely in this new life. Some of you guys, I'm getting like there's a lot of anxiety and overthinking that you have regarding your life right now. This is all about the structure of your life and where you see your life going, and some of you are just really confused as to, you know, where the direction is. I'm getting that this is the moment where you're supposed to be going day by day. Just take it day by day. Every morning, wake up and do the best that you can do for that day, and know that that's the greatest that you can do. But I feel like this is not the week for you guys to be thinking long term, for you guys to be thinking 3 to 5 year plans. I feel like that is definitely just going to stress you out even more. You're going through a transformation, and you need to just get through the days as this transformation goes. All right, messages for Scorpio. I feel like there's a lot of, you know, exes coming back into your life unexpectedly around this time. Some of you guys may even have, you know, old friends, childhood friends coming back into your life. A lot of people that are popping back up in your life right around this time. And, you know, one of the messages that I'm getting is you need to remember who these people showed you who they were. Some of you may, you know, it may be the opposite of this, where there is amazing things going on in your life. Your life is going really great right now, but there are people that, you know, haven't been in your life for a while, where they're going through tower moments, and they're coming into your life, you know, knowing that your life is really great. And you need to make sure that people are in your lives for the right reason, right? I feel like there's a lot of people that thrive off of the energy that you give, and you need to definitely be careful and protect your energy throughout this time here. The thing is, you guys are able to see through everything, but at the same time, you guys have so much love and so much care, to the point where you can be very, very selfless and, you know, give so much to people that you care about, that you love. And right now I feel like you need to give all that energy to yourself and focus on loving yourself, focus on making yourself feel great. You know, even if there's somebody that you're not even friends with, and, you know, they're going through a hard time and they need you, you'll drop whatever it is that you're doing just to be with them. But right now, you know, those people are definitely going to come in, but this is a time where you need to focus on yourself. And I feel like it is a test. Like, you need to choose yourself and know that that's not being selfish at all, because you can't really help another until you're all right in your life, right? All right, messages for Scorpio. And that's your card for the first card, so that's really good. Some of you guys may have Aries in your life, an Aries in your life. The Hermit. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Virgo here, but yeah, this is all about going within. You know, some of you guys are definitely going through some spiritual awakenings. There's some messages that are definitely coming through to you. I definitely would suggest that this is a great time to, you know, write things down. Anything that you hear, write it down in your notes, write it down on a piece of paper. This is also a really good time for you guys to just write in general. You know, you never know where writing can take you. Sometimes you discover answers through writing, just writing about your day. And even if you're not a writer and you're just like, I don't know what I would even write about, just stare at your piece of paper. Every time I sit down to write in my journal, I never know what I'm going to say. And after 2 minutes, you know, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't even write fast enough. So I feel like writing will definitely help you guys, and it will give you guys some knowledge through writing that will come out. Definitely this is a time to, you know, be off social media. I know it's hard, especially if you work in social media. Try to limit the time that you spend on social media throughout this time. There is this feeling that I'm getting where you guys aren't feeling as energetic as you normally do. Some of you guys are definitely needing to make sure that you're drinking more water, make sure that you're working out, make sure that you're doing things to feel healthy. Some of you guys are, you know, deficient in some sort of, like whether it's, I just had something in my head and I just lost it. Yeah, well, either way, if you do not feel the greatest, if you don't have that much energy, maybe you should go to the doctors, just get your blood work done, and just see, you know, if you're deficient in any kind of vitamin. Definitely be try to eat more whole foods, as I do feel like this is not the best time to be, you know, eating fast food. Even if you are super busy, you don't really have a lot of time, just take a couple hours out of one day and maybe meal prep for the week, because I'm definitely getting that, you know, the more healthy foods that you put into your body, you're going to feel uplifted. And of course, that's for anybody, right? No matter who you are, of course, if you eat healthy, you're going to feel better. But throughout this week, it is just very, very important for you to really watch what you put into your body, and especially just make sure that you're drinking enough water here, because a lot of you guys are going to realize that, because I feel like, you know, this also helps to make you stronger and for other energies not to really absorb into your own energy. I feel like you need to be really strong throughout this week here, and I feel like some of you guys may be feeling very down and you're not even sure why you're feeling this. Like I said, you feel like your life is going great, but for some reason you just feel a little bit down, and that's probably because it's not even your own energy that's hitting you. And if that's the case, then, you know, make sure that you're eating, make sure that you're doing whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you feel your best. All right, messages for Scorpio. The Page of Cups. Some of you, there is a new love offer coming in here. This could be another water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, strong Scorpio energy, Virgo energy as well here. I feel like with this Page of Cups here, this is somebody new coming into your life, somebody very exciting, very charming here. I feel like this is somebody that dresses very nice. Like, this is somebody where, you know, you look at them and you're very attracted to this person. It could have been, you know, that was what first got you attracted to this person, was the fact that they're just very good looking. That's how you first noticed this person. But I feel like there's somebody that is admiring you here. For some of you, this is somebody who hasn't approached you yet, and they're going to be approaching you throughout this week. I definitely sense that there's going to be a lot of flirty, cute messages going on. Some of you guys may actually be starting a relationship here. And if you've recently ended a relationship and you've taken time out, this is a good time to actually put yourself out there to, you know, attract new people into your life here, because I do see that there are people that are interested in you if you are willing to, you know, put yourself out there. Judgment, double Scorpio energy here. I definitely sense like people from the past coming back into your life 100%. Some of you guys, there may be somebody coming back wanting a reconciliation here. With this Hermit energy, I'm getting that you need to really think hard before you accept this person back into your life. I definitely sense that you've transformed and this person has also transformed. And it may be that if you just kind of take a little bit to think about it, you realize that, you know, as much as you thought you wanted this person back in your life, maybe they're not meant to be in your life, right? Maybe you guys have, you know, learned all that you can learn together and it's time for you guys to just move forward. Some of you guys are realizing that, you know, it could have been a closure thing where all you needed was closure. You didn't even want to really be back with that person. You just kind of needed closure regarding the relationship, the situation, and you're going to be getting that closure from this person here. Be careful of judging. I'm getting that there's going to be somebody that's going to come into your life and you may judge them too quickly before really getting to know them. I'm getting that some of you may be meeting somebody that is very outside of the norm, outside of your usual type, and you may just judge them by their cover. But once you get to know this person, I don't think a lot of you will get that chance if you judge them. But when you get to know this person, you're going to realize that they are nothing like what you had assumed. Others of you, this is somebody who had judged you by the way that you look, and you're showing this person that you are nothing like the way that they assumed that you were like. Some of you, this is going to happen the second that you have, because some of you, this is somebody that's been admiring you, like on your social media, some sort of, you know, yeah, any kind of social media that you have, because this person can see your pictures and they like your pictures. Sometimes they even leave a comment, but they've never messaged you yet. And I feel like it's because this person judges you. And it's because they don't know who you really are. All they see is your perfect pictures and they assume certain things about you. And the second you have a conversation with this person, I think that they're going to be completely shocked at who you are, how bubbly and outgoing. I think that this person just assumed. I think it's like the Scorpio eyes, right? Like we're always so intense. We're always so, like, people are always threatened by me when I walk. And then when I'm like walking, like people are just like, you know, like moving out of my way and stuff. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? And then when I speak, like I can tell so many people, like they can't even hide their reaction. There's so many people that like see me in my building walking around all the time. And in the beginning, they would give me such dirty looks. And then, you know, one day I'll say hi or I'll open the door for them and they'll be like, you know, like they don't expect me to open the door for them. And I'm like, what kind of horrible human do you think I am? And it's just because of that intensity that we have. Sometimes it's intimidating to other people. I'm not really sure. It's obviously different for every person that approaches us. But, you know, this person just kind of assumed certain things. But it looks like you're going to be showing them who you truly are. Also, you guys have an ex coming back into your life that you're going to be very, very annoyed with. Like, you're not even going to give them a chance. You're not even going to give them the time of day here. I'm getting 3 exes. For some of you, there's 3 exes coming back. Some of you, there's somebody that you need to give closure to in order for them to move on. Whether you want to deal with them or not, you need to at least give this person closure. And it's going to help you in a way as well. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are focused on your stability. You're focused on your foundation here. I definitely see that, you know, there is a lot of people in your life that see you as somebody that is very thriving right now, really thriving. And I feel like this could be that there's a lot of inner conflict within you, but to the outside world, you look like you're thriving. You're really doing well. Some of you guys are coming into a lot of money. Some of you guys have found a new career option that has, you know, or you've been working on a new career option that is, you know, proven very fruitful for you here. I just feel a lot of stability surrounding you. Anything that is not stable, anything that is not fully making you happy is going to go. You're no longer going to make excuses. You're really going to be in that cutthroat energy where you're just going to cut anything out because you're realizing how much better life will be without that energy. You're realizing that, you know, there's so many things in your life that don't really make you the happiest, or that, you know, so many people in your life that really aren't even really there for you, and you've given way more than you've ever gotten, and you're realizing that that's more than you'll ever get from these people, and you're realizing that it's completely not worth it. So you're just kind of sticking, some of you guys are sticking to your soul's tribe. You're not really giving other people the time of day. Others of you are going to be cutting out people ruthlessly and just kind of, you know, only going with those people that have given you exactly what you've given them. Those of you that have a family, you're definitely going to be spending a lot of time, you know, whether it's your own family, I'm talking about, you know, people that have children and husbands, or just children, whatever your situation is. I feel like this is a good week to spend time with your family, to bond. I also feel like you guys are really going to be working a lot, building your foundations, really just in that zone when it comes to work. So definitely make sure that you do spend a lot of time with your family, and that you know, make the time to spend with your family. Make sure that you're balancing things out, prioritizing life the way that it needs to be prioritized. Some of you have a business idea that is going to, you know, some of you guys have been sitting on a business idea that could lead to millions. Like it could lead to you being a millionaire. And you just need to go for it. You just need to go for it. It's like literally the spirits and the universe has been pushing it towards you. Probably you've been thinking of this idea. Some of you guys even started working on this idea, but you just haven't really taken it too seriously. And it's kind of like the universe is looking at you like, hello, wake up. It's time to go. Like if there's an idea that you have that you've just been sitting on, it's time to take action. Right now is the time to take action on it. All right, messages for Scorpio from the 3rd to the 10th of March. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are going to definitely be, you know, focusing on your abundance, a lot of working, really, really working. Some of you guys are going to be overworking, and that's another thing where I said health is very important. Make sure that you're eating, make sure that you're nourishing yourself in all of the right ways. Those of you guys that are single, it looks like you're going to be attracting a lot of attention from other people here. I definitely feel like, you know, the way that the outside world is looking at you, you definitely look like you have it all put together here. And I think that, you know, some of you guys are looking at yourselves in the mirror and you're realizing that, yeah, everybody thinks you have it all together, and yeah, you look like you have it all together, but there are the deeper things. And I feel like because some of you guys have actually accomplished a lot in the physical world, you're realizing that, yeah, it's great, you've accomplished many things, but now it's time to heal the inside. Now it's time to heal the childhood trauma. Now it's time to heal all of the baggage from the past. Now it's time to heal those things that you've pushed so far back that you know, might have even forgotten you actually had to deal with at one point. All of those inner wounds, it's time for you to heal the inside of your body. You no longer want to look great even when you're feeling bad. You want to make sure that it's coming from the inside and flourishing on the outside. And that is really, really beautiful, really important. And sometimes that is exactly how it happens, is because we're so stressed on all the things in the physical. You know, we need money to pay for rent, money to pay for this, to pay for that. And we're kind of like running around doing all these things that we forget about the inside, or we don't have time to deal with the inside because we're running around doing all these things. So sometimes it does happen where until people build that physical world that they need or that they want, then they work on that inside. So, you know, whichever way it's happening for you, it definitely looks like this is a time where you're definitely going to be working on, you know, that inner healing. The Chariot. Strong Cancer energy here, definitely movement, a lot of movement here. Some of you guys are traveling, you're wanting to travel here. I definitely feel like some of you, there could have been a breakup with a Virgo, a breakup with another Scorpio, a breakup with a Cancer here. This was a long-term relationship, and I feel like you're going to be very excited shortly after this breakup to, you know, be single. You're going to realize how much fun it was. Some of you guys, it's been so long, like you could have been in a marriage, and you're kind of like learning how to date again, putting yourself back out there again, and it's a little bit scary, but it's kind of very exciting and thrilling for you at the same time here. But with the Chariot, you know, your motivation is going to be on point, and you're going to be very determined. So this is a good week to start projects, to launch projects. This is a good week to really just buckle down and focus on the things that you need to do, especially related to health, right? If you're wanting to create a new schedule because you don't like the way that things have been going, this is definitely the time to get that schedule started here. Some of you guys need to, you know, be more physically active, whether this is, you know, working out, joining a class, going for a walk in the day. But some of you guys definitely need to be more physically active, especially if you work in a desk where you're just kind of sitting. Some of you guys that work from home, you may decide to get a standing desk. You may decide to get, there's these little things, actually, I'm thinking about getting one, and it's like a little bicycle, and it's like maybe like this big, and it's just like at the bottom for your feet. It's like a pedaling thing, so that when you're sitting, because I sit at my desk like all day, whether I'm doing, you know, readings for YouTube, I'm doing personal readings all day long, or I'm doing, you know, work for projects that I have coming up or other businesses that I have and stuff like that. I'm always on the go, and it's always from my desk. So I'm thinking about getting one of those little bikes to just kind of get my legs moving, because it's so bad to be, just as bad as it is to stand in one place, it's just as bad to sit in one place. So definitely, another thing for you guys is if you work, like you like to sit at your desk and work like 8 hours straight, maybe try, you know, where you can do certain things standing up. You can do certain things in other areas of your home, you know, move around the house. Also take certain breaks, and maybe you're gonna like make food. So you're gonna be standing up for a little bit to make food, or you're gonna, you know, have a call and you're gonna walk while you have your call. You know, just make sure that you're kind of changing up. Little changes here and there I think are going to be very good for you, especially if you're feeling like you're in a routine. Six of Pentacles, yeah, finding balance here. If anybody with the Tower and the Six of Pentacles, if any of you guys, some of you guys might be going through a divorce and you're worried about your finances, realize that everything you need is in here. You guys are actually so much smarter than you realize. Some of you guys may have been, you know, in a relationship where you had somebody that was the breadwinner and you were staying at home and you never really got to, you know, you weren't really working that much. I'm getting that a lot of you guys who are in that situation are going to start a business from home, and it is going to be very, very successful. I'm also getting that, you know, if you are looking for, you know, if you are in need of financial assistance, this is definitely a good week for you to get that. If you're looking for a new job, this is definitely a good time for you to get that. If you have applied for a loan, I definitely see you getting that as well here. So definitely, if your finances have not been the greatest, I definitely see them looking up. Some of you guys are definitely getting a lot more money, and you need to make sure that, you know, sometimes we get more money and we don't realize, but our expenses go up too. And then it's just like, we might as well have not even made any more money. So some of you guys are definitely needing to save. Make sure that you're saving, make sure that you're investing. There are things and dreams that you've wanted to do, and this is the time, you know, if you're having that extra money come in, to put that money aside and save for those things, save for those dream vacations, right? Some of you guys have had extra money coming in for a while now and you haven't saved for the things that you've wanted, and you're realizing like, why haven't I done these things yet? You know, and you're kind of, I'm also getting some of you guys need to budget. You need to make sure that you're going through your budget, regardless of how much you have, how little you have. It is always good to have a budget. It is always good to look over your expenses and to see where your money is going, and, you know, what you're spending on what. It is always very good. So this could even be one of those things where if you are struggling financially, this could be a very good week where you just take 7 days, right? And you write down every little thing that you pay for, and you look at it, and you will realize so many things. Like I used to do that when I had a lot of debt. I would look at everything that I paid for, and then I would calculate like, okay, I spent this much on fast food, this much on clothes, this much on whatever, and then I would calculate it and be like, I could have paid off this much debt if I didn't buy this, I could have paid off this much debt if I didn't buy this. And by doing that, it made me like change instantly. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have changed like my habits. But you have to notice things in order to change them. So definitely some of you guys are going to be budgeting, rebudgeting as well, especially if you had an increase in your money. You definitely need to look at your budget, and you know, you can add more to your savings, you can add more to whatever it is, your investments, whatever it is. But budgeting, rebudgeting is definitely going to be something that will be useful for you guys. But that is what I have for you. I'm going to pull you guys some oracle cards, and then we're going to go to your love reading. All right, so messages for Scorpio. I knew that was going to come out. All right. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? 100%. You know, so many of times, a lot of the time, we don't do things because we don't necessarily know. Like, how many extra things would you do if you could guarantee that you would succeed? Oh my God, everything, right? You'd be doing things like crazy. Have that faith. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see proof that you will succeed. No, you are the proof. You wanting it and you knowing that you're going to get it is proof enough. If you believe it's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? But the faith is what needs to come first. All right, we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Some of you guys, it's time for you to be held. It's time for you to be loved. You've been giving love to so many people and you just want to feel loved. You know, some of you guys just want to be hugged. You just want to be, you know, cuddled and taken care of, because some of you guys have spent your whole lives taking care of other people, and it's like, you're like, it's time for me to get, you know, to get taken care of. And that realization could have been why you guys had cut out certain people from your life. But this is what we have. I never pulled this card before, but it's actually gorgeous. And then we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you? All right, you guys, so we're going to take this to the extended. The link is down below. We're going to take a look at your love reading. We're going to go through Scorpio, dealing with all of the signs, pull the romance angels, clarify those, and get in and see what you need to see about the person you're dealing with and where things are going, mutual energies, and all of that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.